Hey, it's your girl Twan. What up, what up, what up? Hey, what's up? If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome to the family. I am Twan the Mystik. I'm a tarot reader, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, interior designer, self-care enthusiast, okay? And here on this lovely channel, I love to create spiritual related content, self-care related content, and I also post my creative ventures and my music on here as well. So if those are some things that interest you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and also hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop a new video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Alright, so today's reading is all about the big blessings coming to you in the next 6 months. Alright, so if you are new to my channel, basically I always divide my readings into 4 sections for each element, and the elements are, you know, the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the water signs, which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the air signs, which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Alright, so the timestamps are in the description as usual, and my social media, my website, and all of that stuff is all down in the description, so go ahead and check that out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into your reading all about the big blessings that are coming for you in the next 6 months. Alright, let's get into it. Hello, my beautiful air signs, and the air signs are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into your reading all about, you know, the big blessings that will be coming to you in the next 6 months. Alright. And also make sure you stick around to the end, because I will be doing affirmation cards for each individual sign. Alright, each individual air sign. Alright, so stay around to the end. Alright, so let's see the first 2 cards, and basically the first 2 cards are the overall theme of basically what these blessings are, like what these blessings will be in the next 6 months. Okay, so we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Oops. Okay, and then we also have let go. So I feel like the overall theme, the overall message that is probably going to be throughout this reading as far as what big blessings are coming for you in the next 6 months is that you'll be able to let go. So maybe let go of a job, let go of a relationship, or just let go of anything that's just not positively serving you. You'll be able to let go. And it makes me think of even how it's like, so the other card says surrender to the alchemy of life. I feel like you will see where spirit is trying to take you, and you'll just let go of anything that's not in alignment with that. So whether it's people, a job, career, whatever, it could be whatever. But I think, yeah, in the next 6 months you will be letting go of some people or some things or something. Okay, there's something you'll be letting go of. So let's see what else is coming up for you guys here. Yo, I love when spirit does this, because we have surrender to the divine full moon. Okay, and didn't the card just say surrender to the alchemy of life? Like, come on. I love when that happens. So anyway, surrender to the divine. That card is basically talking about, yes, surrendering to the path that spirit is putting you on. Sorry, I'm like trying to fix my shirt. But yeah, surrendering to the path that spirit is putting you on, and not fighting the current, not fighting the wave. Okay, I think you're being called to let go of certain habits, certain people, certain situations, or certain material items. I don't know, whatever it is, you're being called to let go of it, because it's probably like, whatever you're feeling called to let go of, it might not be in alignment with you. Or maybe in the past, in the past 6 months, maybe you've let go of some people, a job, career, or whatever, and that's a blessing. And I think throughout the rest of this year and moving into next year, you will be letting go of anything or anyone or any habits that are just not positively serving you. So that's what's up, air signs. Okay, because you're just like, I can't even fight this anymore. Or maybe you're just feeling like, you know, you have to go with the flow more because maybe things you've been trying to do is just not working out, or maybe like I was saying, like a career or job, relationship or something was just not working out, or the way you're doing things weren't working out, and like you're being called to just go with the messages that Spirit is giving you, or the direction that Spirit is giving you, because maybe you've been trying to do it your way and it's like Spirit is like, nope. Nope, heart emoji. So anywho, we have Lucky's on your side, new moon in Sagittarius, and then we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So I mean, come on, these two cards are basically, yeah, they're basically saying, you know, be bold and make the first move because luck is on your side. So yeah, whatever you're being called to let go of, the job, the relationship, the habits, whatever it is, allow yourself to let those things go and be bold and try something new, and close the door on anything or anyone or any situations that is just like not serving you. You know what I mean? Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You know, all the kids be singing that song. But not for real. Let it go. Let it go. Because luck is on your side. I feel like Spirit is definitely guiding you through this transformation, because oh, come on, the next card we have here is it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, and this card is about transformation. It's about transformation, so that's crazy. So yeah, you're being called to release whatever is not serving you, and it could be negativity. It could even be negativity, like negative habits, or just any relationship situations that are just negative. Just release it. It could even just be your mindset. But whatever it is, or like some traumatic things that happened when you were younger or in the past, it's time to just really, really let that go. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing intimacy issues, and I don't even mean like, you know, doing the do when I say intimacy. I mean, maybe you have a problem with getting close to people, or trusting people, or maybe trusting the universe, or trusting yourself, you know? You have a problem with that sometimes. So let's see what else we have here. We have, this is Nine of Earth. Nine of Earth, and it's funny because it has the Mercury symbol on here. So, anywho, yeah, and I said that because Mercury rules Gemini, that's an air sign, you know. Anywho, yeah, this card, I wish y'all could see it up close. It's a woman planting seeds, like she's sowing seeds, you know what I mean? And she's here by herself. No one's helping her with these seeds. So I do feel like there are a lot of you that have let go of relationships, like had a breakup or something like that. Or maybe it's not recent and it's in the past, and maybe you're like a single parent, or like a single, or you're just single. And you had to let go of a certain relationship. It was to create this new thing in your life, this new phase in your life, if you had to let go of certain relationships because it just wasn't serving you or whatever. And for some of you guys, it could be that you guys are letting go of jobs or a career, or you've been working out like with a partner or something for so long or something. But I feel like there's some type of independent thing going on here. I'm getting entrepreneur vibes or something like that. But you're having to let go of those things so that you can plant these new seeds, especially with this be bold and make the first move card we had. Planting seeds, I feel like that's a blessing that's coming for you, because you're letting go of things and now you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds, or you're going to be letting go of things and you're planting seeds, or you have let go and now you're like, there's a whole bunch of new beginnings happening for you on different levels, and it's gonna flourish over the next 6 months and, you know, rest of your life, of course. But we're talking about these 6 months, all right? So we also have the Earth. And this is definitely making me think a completion of a phase. Completion of a phase. And this card also has to do with like being a consultant. Like I'm wondering if some of you guys are like a consultant, or like you help people with their health, or you advise them some type of way, like maybe a tarot reader or a counselor, psychologist, nutritionist, or spiritual healer person, or teacher or something. But I feel like you give some type of like wise counsel, or you can, or something, or like some of you guys are wanting to get into that. And this is definitely telling me, yes, you will be getting a lot of clients in these next 6 months, okay? That will begin to flourish. And maybe that's why you had to let go of some of these things, so that you can plant these seeds and, you know, be this person of consulting others. Or maybe you've already been on the road of becoming some type of advisor or teacher or leader, entrepreneur, or something like that. And now people are definitely going to start coming in, like a whole bunch of opportunities, clients, customers. Did I say opportunities already? Something like that, okay? Something along those lines. But I do think an end of a phase is definitely happening for you in these 6 months, where new beginnings are starting. Wow. We have Ace of Water. This is a new beginning, an emotionally fulfilling new beginning is coming for you guys. Yeah. And so it could be a number of things. It could be a new baby. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new career, a new project, a new house, a new car, just something that when it begins to happen, you're just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is really happening. Finally, yes, I feel so happy. Yeah, so some type of emotionally fulfilling new beginning. Some of you guys, it could be an engagement. Yeah, or you and a person taking things to the next level, something like that. But yeah, so we have 10 of water, but it's reversed. So for some reason, I'm feeling like this is your energy right now, because 10 of water upright, it has to do with community, working with, well, it doesn't have to be working with your family, but working with people, a loving partner, loving family, loving relationships and stuff like that. But since it's reversed, I'm feeling that like this is your energy right now for a lot of you guys, where maybe you're single, like you're a single parent, or you're just, single, or you left your job, and or you left a friendship group, or you left school, or you left something, and you're feeling a little alone. You're just kind of like, you know what I mean? Or you had a falling out with someone. Did I say friends already? Like maybe you had a falling out with someone, or something that's making you feel lonely, or by yourself. Yeah. So single or something like that. But anywho, I feel like this is your energy right now, but I feel like in the next 6 months it's gonna be upright, where it's like you do have a new partner, or you do have like a soul tribe around you, or you do end up finding a really good job, or you do end up building a team, or like maybe fixing some of these relationships if you want to. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're just letting go of them. So that's that, okay? But I think one of the blessings that's coming for you is new people, or like your happily ever after finally happening, where it's like you finally got the house you wanted, you finally got the car you wanted, you finally got the job you wanted, you finally got something, all right? But there's some things that you have to let go of first, all right? So let's go in or get into the affirmation cards for each sign, for Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, air signs. So here are the affirmation cards for each air sign, all right? So first we are starting off with Gemini. Okay, so the first card, or the affirmation card, is I am the dreamer of my dream. I am the dreamer of my dream. So basically my intention for these affirmations were to give you affirmations that can help with bringing in these blessings for you, maybe a little quicker if you want to bring them in a little quicker. So yes, this card is I am the dreamer of my dream. So I think for you guys, it's basically that you need to realize, yeah, you are creating all of this stuff, okay? You are creating your reality. So use your thoughts and words and actions very wisely, Gemini, especially you, because Gemini is literally the sign of the mind and communication. So come on, Gemini. All right. So affirmation card for Libra. All right. So this is the affirmation for basically, how to help you with bringing in these blessings a little quicker. That's my intention. All right, so we have, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Didn't we have a card about surrendering? We had 2 cards about surrendering. So again, Libra, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So basically, what I was talking about, surrendering to the divine and go with the flow, start going down this path that spirit is clearly like pushing you down, like really, really pushing you, okay? All the signs, the messages, all of that, trust it, okay? Trust those signs, all right? So affirmation card for Aquarius. It says, when I lean toward love, I am led. It says, when I lean toward love, I am led. Didn't I literally keep talking about how, you're being led somewhere. You're being led down a certain path and led to do certain things. So trust it. That's literally what the whole air sign reading was about. Letting go and trusting where you're being led. Okay? So that's crazy, Aquarius. All right. So that was your affirmation card for, each not each element, but each sign. All right. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a comment. Please, share it with someone, or if you feel called to, you can tip your girl on Cash App or PayPal. I do accept tips for my readings. It's only if you're called to, it's not required. So yeah, thank you everyone that has been sending me tips. I totally appreciate them. All right, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and also make sure you hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. I said you, but I drop something new. All right, so have a great rest of the day, and I will see you again in one of my other videos. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful fire signs. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading all about the blessings that will be coming to you in the next 6 months. And also make sure you stick around to the end so that you can hear your affirmation card for each individual sign. So one for Aries, one for Leo, and one for Sagittarius. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first 2 cards are basically the overall theme of these next 6 months, like what the blessings will be overall. Okay, so it says in the near future. We have in the near future, and we have the void, stop, embrace winter, create cosmic womb. Interesting. So what am I getting from this? I feel like, for some reason, I'm feeling like you're being given this time right now to embrace, because I was about to say to embrace winter, and I wonder if it's because, we're moving into colder seasons, but I feel like right now you're being given the chance to slow down and just chill. Or maybe for some of you guys, it could be in the near future, because maybe we've been going extra hard. And maybe it could be that the blessing is that in the near future, in these next 6 months, you'll be able to slow down more. But a lot of you guys, I'm hearing that things have already been kind of slowing down, but not in a negative way, but you've been realizing like, okay, I need to slow down, or something has happened that made you realize that you need to like slow down. That's what I'm getting, but we'll see what these other cards are saying. But I'm definitely feeling like in the next 6 months, or maybe even right now, you're gonna be slowing down, but in a good way, where you're able to, because when I think winter, I think, snuggling with loved ones, being inside, because then having good food, good drinks, things like that. Because, winter season is when all those holidays are, and I don't know, that's what I think of. So for some reason, I'm feeling like you'll be able to spend more time with your loved ones, and yeah, like you'll be able to maybe be traveling with them more, being able to go visit them more, or maybe just having more time off or something like that. And I looked down and it said 10-10. So yeah, definitely feeling like in the very near future, like you will be able to spend more time with your loved ones. And I wonder if it's because something ends up coming to an end, and I don't mean in a bad way. Like maybe it's like you end up leaving a job but then finding a different job that gives you more flexibility and pays more without you having to do so much work, or you end up being able to become an entrepreneur and you get paid a lot for your things that you make or do, and you have more freedom to travel and have fun. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm getting right now. So let's see what else we have here. Wow, okay, so we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So Cancer is the sign of family, and Cancer is also associated with the womb, and we were just talking about that in the Void card. So I do think you will be, in the next 6 months, able to spend way more time with your friends or family. And maybe in the past 6 months you've been kind of like not doing that, or maybe you've had to work a lot, or you've been kind of isolating yourself, or isolation. That could be exactly why. That could be why. But I do feel like, yeah, more time with friends and family are coming. And with this personal issue reaching a resolution, I'm wondering if there were some of you guys that were kind of worried as far as your home situation, because maybe you want to move or something, or maybe with everything that's been going on, you've in the world, your finance has been a little like, so maybe things begin to finally start flowing for you again. And yeah, because we even have the 10 of Earth card, and on the traditional tarot deck, this is the 10 of Pentacles, and the Pentacles are all about material wealth and success, especially 10 of Pentacles, because it has to do with having generational wealth, and yeah, being able to use this wealth to help your family and the people that you love, So I do think in the next 6 months you will be spending more time with family, and maybe you will be able to provide more for your family, because maybe in the past couple months things have been a little rocky with your finances, and you're just kind of like, what am I gonna do? And I do think the blessing that's coming to you is that you'll finally be able to figure things out and harvest from all the things, that the work that you've been putting in, which kind of makes me think of what it said with embracing winter, because with fall, that's when we harvest everything, because that's, it's starting to get cold and things are going to die, so you go ahead and you harvest all the herbs and the corn and the whatever else people be planting and stuff like that. Usually during fall and moving into winter, that's when they pick everything. And if you can see this card, it's a whole bunch of food. It's a whole bunch of food that looks like has been harvested. So I do think, yeah, you're going to finally be able to embrace, because you've been putting in work, fire signs. I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work over the past 6 months. And in these next 6 months, you're finally going to be able to slow down, and things will easily be able to come to you. But I think what's happening is that you need to hold your vision, which is the next card. You need to hold your vision and trust that all the work that you've been doing is not not forgotten, well, I guess I could say, or that it doesn't go unnoticed by spirit. You've been putting in a lot of work, and because you've been putting in a lot of work, for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing that you've been putting in so much work that you've really created a name for yourself, like a brand or whatever, and it's finally like gonna be to the point where it's like, okay, this is your brand, and people automatically know your brand when they see it. I don't know, that could be for some of you guys, but it's like you've really built a brand for yourself. Or for some of you guys, you've been in school, you've been doing a lot of like work, okay? You've been putting in some hours, all right? And now you're gonna finally see things begin to pay off. But I think some of you guys were a little discouraged because things were a little slow, or something happened that kind of threw you off course or something like that. But the more you hold your vision and you know, keep trusting that spirit, like really got you with when it comes to your career and your finances and stuff like that. Oh, and I look down 444, that has to do with being protected by your angels, and they see all the hard work you've been doing. Ooh, love to see it. But they've been seeing it, so you are going to start reaping rewards. And if anything has fallen apart, or you've had to change some things up, because we have adjustments are required, which is funny. Yeah, if there's some things you've had to change up, or there's some changes that were made, it was all because of your highest, or for your highest good, okay? It's all for your highest good. Because I feel like some of you guys may have had to make a change with like where you live. Well, that's a certain few of you, but for some of you guys, I'm feeling like a job or something like that, and something kind of happened that maybe pushed you away from this job, or you got fired, or with everything that's going on in the world, that happened. And yeah, with anything that kind of fell apart, it was only to create something else, you know, to help you with creating something else that's more suited. We even have confidence is your key to success. So, you know, I was literally talking about how like you gotta trust spirit, and this is new moon in Leo, and you know, Leo is a fire sign. I love when that happens. Leo is a fire sign. So I think like embracing that confidence of Leo, and Leo, you know, tapping into your Leo energy. And I mean, fire signs, I feel like people that have fire signs in their chart, you know, you can be very, very, very confident, but I think there's certain things that have happened that kind of deck you in the face. Like, you know, when you get hit in the face and you're kind of like, well, if you've ever been hit in the face, or like, you know, you accidentally bump into something, or you hit your toe on something, it kind of like throws you off balance. You're like, oh, the pain. But then it's like, I think you're coming back to, or you're being recentered, or you're being realigned, you know what I mean? Even though there was something that kind of threw you off a little bit, but you're being realigned, all right? So be confident, because that's what's going to bring you the success that you are hoping for or trying to manifest. So we have message from air, and it's funny because some of this stuff that I'm saying was in the air sign reading. So I'm wondering if some of you guys have air in your chart as well. But yeah, message from air. A lot of you guys are artists, okay? A lot of you guys are artists, and spirit is telling you, work on that EP, please, okay? Work on that project, work on that EP. But for some of you guys, you could just be writers, like you write that book, okay? Or some type of content creator. You want to create content, and spirit is like giving you all the ideas. Or you want to create jewelry, or you want to create something. There's something that you want to create, and spirit is like sending you all the ideas. Like if you could see her, she has her little wand. It's like a fairy, and she's like, you know, going like this with her wand. It's almost like she's sending it down to people. So I feel like any inspired ideas that you have in these next 6 months, you need to follow them, okay? Whether it's to create content, whether it's to create some type of new product, or some like clothing, or you know, something, or jewelry, or foods, or something. There's something that, or podcast, I'm hearing that for some of you guys, or a book, or some type of line, something like that. You're being called to do it, okay? So trust it. So we have Yemaya, and we also have 3 of air. So I do feel like some of you guys have air or water in your chart, maybe both, okay? So anywho, I feel like what's the messages I'm getting from these 2 cards is let spirit soothe your soul, okay? Let spirit soothe your soul. I think you've been going through some ish, okay? You've been going through some ish. You've been going through, and you know, I was saying this in, what reading was that? It was like a weekly reading, I think. Yeah, a weekly reading that I recently just dropped. I think, yeah, just dropped it. And it's like I picked up a heaviness that was on the fire sign. Like I picked it up, like something did not go right or go as planned, or maybe you had a falling out with somebody, or something that threw you off balance and made you feel a little heartbroken or not having faith or something like that. Yeah, spirit is trying to heal that heartbreak. Whatever like went down, it was, I mean, some of it could be for your high, like some of it could be for your highest good, things that didn't go right. But if it was something really tragic, like losing someone or something, just know that they're okay. They're on the other side now, and they're okay, and they're watching over you. And stop beating yourself up about it. They're okay. I don't know who. I feel like I might know who this message is for that I know personally. But yeah, for some of you guys that have lost someone and maybe feel like you blame yourself, or feel like you needed to talk to them more, or something like that, trust that they're not upset with you, okay? They're not upset with you. And people also need to realize, like, when people pass away, they don't have human feelings anymore, like with the hate and stuff. They don't have that. So just trust that they're okay and they love you and they're watching over you from the other side. All right, for some of you guys, I'm hearing like your mother. Some of you guys might have lost your mother, or a child, or like someone in your family. I'm feeling like someone in your family possibly, or a really, really close friend. I don't know who. Like I said, I know that could be for someone I know personally, but for some of you guys, I don't know. There's some of you guys, like a particular few, that, yeah, you lost somebody. Okay, so that got real heavy for a second, but let's go ahead and get into your affirmation cards, okay, fire signs? All right, fire signs. So here are your affirmation cards. All right. So first we're going to start off with Aries. So Aries, this is your affirmation card. And basically the intention, the intention of these cards are basically so that, or for these affirmations, is to bring these, or to be affirmation. Okay. Alright, fire signs, so here are your affirmation cards, and basically my intention with these affirmation cards are basically to give you affirmations that can help with bringing in these blessings, especially if you're feeling like you're not necessarily aligned with what I'm saying, with some of the, blessing stuff that I was saying. Yeah, so anywho, so Aries, this is your affirmation. So we have, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So that card is basically telling me, for you guys, that it kind of makes me think of what I was just talking about, the aligning, you know what I mean? Or was I saying that with the air signs? I think I might have actually said that with the air signs, but it's just kind of like you being aligned with what you love, okay? Because I do think like you guys have been working really, really hard, and it's like you that's not aligned with you. And what I mean with that is like you're meant to have fun, you're meant to spend time with your family and friends and do like, you know, live a life that you love and that's adventurous, and you know, and Spirit wants to align you with that more if you've just been more so isolated or not really spending time with friends or family or, you know, things like that. So Leo, this is your affirmation card. I choose love no matter what. I choose love no matter what. And the fact that the Leo card came out in the reading, and you know, I'm talking to you Leos, and this card came up, it makes me think of how you guys are associated with the heart, okay? You guys are associated with the heart in the physical body and stuff. And I feel like you always need to follow your heart, Leo. If your heart is not in something, or your heart is telling you like, I need some healing, or your heart is telling you, don't trust that person. You know what I mean? Trust what your heart is telling you. Follow your heart, Leo. Okay? So, this one is for Sagittarius. I am the loving energy of the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. Sorry, that's the blender. I guess someone is blending. Let me read that again. I am the loving energy of the universe. So basically, this card is talking about, you know, being the loving energy of the universe, and like always remembering who you are at a divine, or on I wanted to say on a divine level. Like remember that you're a divine spiritual being, like a spirit having a human experience, okay? And I don't know, I just feel like with what I was saying with the fire signs, and how like there is a need to just trust that if there's any changes that need to be made, it's because Spirit is trying to work with you, okay, so that you can have what you desire and, you know, bring your manifestations to life. So work very, very closely with Spirit and like talk to your higher self more. I don't know, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. So that is those are your affirmation cards, fire signs. All right, if the reading resonated with you, please leave a comment. Also make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that thumbs up button, and also hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. And also, totally not required, but if you feel called to, you can tip your girl on Cash App or on PayPal. I do accept tips for my readings, or if you would like to book a reading with me, go to housemystik.com or get any of my products, my incense, spiritual baths, spiritual decor, you know, things like that. housemystik.com. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again soon in one of my other readings. Hello, my beautiful earth signs. And the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, so this is a reading all about the blessings that are coming for you in the next 6 months. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. And I forgot to say in all the other readings, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching this, it will be from whenever you're watching this, the 6 months from whenever you're watching this, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading. And also make sure you stick around to the end, because I will have an affirmation card for each earth sign. So one for Taurus, one for Virgo, and one for Capricorn. And yeah, so let's get into your reading. So the first two cards are basically the overall message about, I guess, what these blessings are that will be coming for you in the next 6 months. Interesting. So we have meditation brings answers. And then we also have a new earth is a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. So if I wish y'all could see both of these cards close up, because they have a similar thing going on. They're both in front of like a round thing. Like this one she's in front of like an earth, and this one is like a round beam of light. But they're both focused on this round beam of light, basically. So what I'm thinking is that for you guys, earth sign, the blessing that is coming for you is that I think you're going to start having a lot more faith in spirit, in the divine, because I think you're going to be maybe getting deeper into your spirituality, spiritual practices, or you're going to start noticing like how when you visualize and you change your thoughts up, it's like things start falling into place. And you're going to start realizing like, dang, maybe I should, trust in spirit more. And that's how things fall into place for me. Like, but we'll see what else is coming up. But so far, that's what I'm seeing. Like a blessing coming for you is you having more faith in the divine and having like a deeper connection with spirit. So let's see. This is very, very interesting for you guys, earth signs. Okay, so we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So with that card coming up, I feel like the blessings coming for you is, so maybe that's what it is. Like you having a deeper connection with the divine. So you're beginning to show more of your authentic self. Because maybe spirit has been telling you, you need to show the world more of your authentic self, or telling you to try these new things. Because maybe as you're watching this, there's something new that you're embarking on. Some type of new project or something you're embarking on, and you're just kind of like, am I taking the right path? You know what I mean? But I think you're going to be connecting with spirit more, or spirit's going to be, or your spirit guides or ancestors are probably going to start making themselves way more known to you. So it makes you trust the spiritual, not spiritual messages, but the intuitive messages that you're getting, because like maybe certain dots will begin to connect. Like for some of you guys, I'm hearing like you're going to be looking more into your birth chart, so more things are going to start connecting for you. Like, oh my goodness, that's why I'm super into this, or that's why these certain cycles keep repeating, or that's why blah 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 blah. But certain dots are going to be beginning to connect for you, and then you're just like, okay, feeling like you're going to start feeling a lot more confident in the path that you're taking, or this new thing that you've decided to do, this new venture. Okay, so we also have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, and right next to it is waning moon. What do you need to release? So I feel like, first of all, that's very interesting. And wow, I just noticed something. One card, because the moons kind of look alike on the cards, but it's like one has snow and one has water. So I'm wondering if one of the blessings that will be coming for you is like maybe awakening more emotions within yourself. Like maybe you're gonna start feeling a lot more emotional, and I don't mean in a bad way where you're just crying all the time, but maybe you're gonna start being more expressive when it comes to your emotions. And that's a blessing. I know that may feel like, what? I want a car, That's the blessing I want. But no, this is a blessing because maybe you just close yourself off emotionally. I'm an earth sign, okay? So trust me, I know. We can be very cold. We can close ourselves off emotionally, things like that. So maybe but I do believe in the next 6 months, because kind of like what this other card was saying, show the world the real you. And I think you're going to become a lot more expressive when it comes to your emotions. Maybe you'll be more expressive through like how you dress, or maybe on social media, or just with people in general. But I do think the blessing that's coming for you in the next 6 months is you becoming a lot more expressive of how you really feel. And especially with the what do you need to release, I think you need to release like just old feelings that make you, or old memories or whatever that make you feel like you have to close yourself off emotionally. Okay, and then even with the nothing is set in stone card, that's very interesting because Virgo is a mutable sign. And you know, these are the earth signs. And with the nothing is yet set in stone, I feel like maybe you built your character to be that way. Not, I guess, I don't know if character is the right word, but certain experiences that you have had kind of make you feel like you need to cut yourself off not cut yourself off, but not really show emotion to others, okay? Certain things may have happened to make you feel that way. And we have don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, new moon or full moon in Leo. So that's very interesting. So yeah, I definitely feel, first of all, you're going to become a lot more expressive. I definitely think you may be changing up your hair, your wardrobe, your just how you express yourself. Maybe you're deciding to do some type of creative project that people didn't expect you to do, where you're just kind of like putting yourself out there. Maybe you're deciding to dress a lot more sexier, or there's something where you're going to be expressing yourself more. Maybe you're putting yourself out there more with your adventures, talking to more people more, or talking to people more, just something like that. But with the don't let your pride get in the way, I do feel like it's another sign saying that you should release those memories or whatever that make you feel like you can't express yourself fully, especially like emotionally. And maybe sometimes it comes off as prideful because of the fact that you are trying not to show any type of emotion or budge. You know what I mean? When, you know, even though maybe life is calling you to be a little more flexible or a little more compassionate. Because it's not that you're not compassionate, but I think there could be some people that have taken your kindness for weakness, so you kind of just be like straight face, like, I don't care about you or nothing, like, you know what I mean? So yes, anywho, we have, I don't know how you say it. Is it undines and mermaids, undines? I don't know how you say that, but anywho, yeah, with this card, I do feel like, yeah, because she's like sitting in the water, so I do feel like you're being called to like dive deeper into your emotions and be in your feelings. And I don't mean in like a you're crying all the time type of way, but I mean in more so like a, don't be afraid to express your feelings if you need to cry sometimes, because you know sometimes you need to cry, or to show people any type of emotion or any type of like, because I don't want to say compassion, because compassion is not the right word, because it's not that you're not compassionate, it's just that you kind of just don't express how you feel, even if you are feeling some type of way. Like maybe like you be afraid to tell people you like them, or that you want to be friends with them, or you like, I don't know, there's just something with expression that you don't always like to show to people. And it could be like those soft mushy feelings, you don't like to share them with people, and Spirit is asking you to get out of that. So we have the enslaved prisoner. So yeah, I do feel like you are definitely stuck in your head. That you're stuck in your head and not showing like your emotions, or showing people the real you. Because it's not that because I don't want to say compassionate, because it's not that you're not compassionate. It's more so that you're kind of like just in your head, you're more logical about things, and maybe you're being called to get into your heart. We do have the Leo card, and Leo rules the heart. So maybe you're being called to speak more from your heart, do more from your heart, create from your heart, you know, like just be more expressive, show the world the real you, which is very compassionate, sensitive, caring, enthusiastic. Well, let me not say, because maybe it's not that you're not enthusiastic, but I think you can be very serious and and logical and calculating, and not even in a bad way, you know, but show the world more of your mushy self. Okay, so we have 5 of Earth and we also have Zapana, Shapana. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Zapana, Shapana, and 4 of Earth. So I do feel like, because we have the goat on here, so I definitely feel like a lot of you are, I feel like cleansing, because I'm feeling that you're cleansing yourself, but it's because of like generational stuff. So maybe some of this anger or this need to close yourself off emotionally is like a generational thing. I'm hearing that for a lot of you guys. Like maybe it's something that happened in your family where your family's not really emotionally expressive, or you know, stuff like that, or your ancestors went through that and you're being called to like cleanse your, I'm definitely hearing your heart chakra and your throat chakra, and it's because like your ancestors were definitely not able to express themselves emotionally. They had to just keep on trucking and keep on doing what they had to do and not think about their mental or emotional, maybe even physical health. And you're being called to like change that up in your bloodline, okay? So that got real deep, okay? All right, so earth signs, let's go ahead and see the affirmation cards for each sign. So for one for Taurus, 1 for Virgo, and 1 for Capricorn, all right? Okay, earth signs, so these are your affirmation cards for, you know, the blessings that will be coming up for you. And the intention I had was to, you know, give you affirmations that can help you with bringing in these blessings, okay? So we're going to start off with Taurus. Affirmation for Taurus is, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Let me read that again. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And it has a tree on here, so it kind of makes me think of what I was talking about. Like a lot of you guys are healing ancestral stuff that was kind of passed down to you, like maybe feeling like you can't express yourself emotionally, or maybe even show the world the real you, or maybe you feel like the black sheep of your family, or you know, something like that. So let me read that again. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So yeah, I do think with you deciding to heal your trauma, and probably the trauma of your ancestors that's like in you, you will be healing your bloodline, like I said. So for Virgo, we have, hope is a conduit for miracles. Hope is a conduit for miracles. Okay, so at the beginning of the reading, I know I was talking about a new earth, okay, and it said like, keep holding the vision, it's happening, or something like that it said. And I feel like, yeah, you're being called to have more hope. You're being called to have more hope and keep your eyes on the prize and not be thinking about how things are not working and getting so caught up in the details, because Virgos, I know how we can be, but trust. You need to trust more. Trust more, trust more, trust more. Oh shoot, okay, we're gonna let that stay there. So we have for Capricorn, this is yours. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Okay, so for you guys, it kind of makes me think of what I was talking about. For y'all, the blessing that would be coming for you guys is like getting closer to spirit. Like maybe you deciding to get deeper into spirituality, doing more spiritual practices, and you know, things like that. And yeah, I think, yeah, you're needing to get deeper into your spiritual practices, because I think it's going to help you with healing a lot of the trauma that I was talking about for the earth signs. And the trauma could even be from your ancestors, okay? Maybe it's not something that particularly happened in your life, but maybe you're still carrying the trauma from your ancestors. But for a lot of you guys, I'm thinking it's like family trauma, mama trauma, you know, maybe daddy trauma, something like that. But yes, there is a need to heal that trauma, okay? So that is your reading, earth signs. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Also hit that notification bell so you're updated every time I drop something new. And also, it is not required but totally appreciated if you want to tip your girl on Cash App or on PayPal. I do accept tips for my readings, but like I said, it is not required. But if you feel called to, you could go right ahead. The links are in my description. And also make sure you follow me on my social medias. And then also, if you want to book a reading, go to housemystik.com or get any of my products, spiritual baths, decor, incense, candles, all that stuff. Go to housemystik.com. All right, have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you again soon. Hello, my beautiful water signs. And the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this is your reading all about the big blessings that will be coming to you in the next 6 months. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I will be doing an affirmation card for each sign, well, each water sign, okay? So stick around to the end so that you can hear what affirmation cards I have for you, all right? So the first two cards are basically the overall blessing, or the overall theme of the blessings that will be coming to you in the next 6 months, okay? So interesting. I love to see it because my rising's Cancer. It says within the next few weeks, okay? We have the first card is within the next few weeks. So whatever is beginning, or the blessing that's coming for you that will be moving into the next 6 months, I think will be beginning in the next couple of weeks. That's exciting. Okay, so we have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. But there's no interpretation for these cards being reversed, but it came out reversed. So I'm wondering if in the next couple weeks, if some of you guys are going to be deciding to get into school in the next couple weeks or something, or like some type of opportunity to learn or maybe teach classes or something like that will come about, or something is happening that you're gonna have to learn about in the next couple of weeks. Like, I don't know why that's coming up, and it's funny because something that just happened. Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like something will be happening in the next couple of weeks that pushes you to want to get back into school, or maybe learn something. Maybe you're gonna be reading a book, or that like changes your mindset or changes something for you, or maybe some of you guys will be changing your major and that's your blessing, or like in the next couple of weeks or something. I feel like something with learning and school and teaching or something is in the next couple of weeks for you guys. And for some of you guys, it could even be you deciding, I'm not going to school anymore in the next couple of weeks, or something like that. But let's see what else is here. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have a work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, and then right next to it was the Oya card. So the fact that both of these cards came up, and I was just talking about some type of change coming in the next couple of weeks. So Oya is the Orisha of change and transformation, and Scorpio is a sign of change and transformation. So yeah, I think some of you guys are going to be there's something that will be changing for you in the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be like, I feel like, why I keep wanting to say orgasmic, but maybe that means something for some of you guys. But I'm feeling like for you guys, it's gonna be like tremendous, like some type of change that happens in the next few weeks that's like very big, and it has something to do with school or learning or something. So maybe, yeah, some of you guys deciding to go back to school, some of you guys deciding to not go back to school, some of you guys learning some type of skill or reading some type of book that's like very transformational for you. Or it could be, because with Oya, she tears down things that are just not meant for you, okay? So if there's something that kind of gets ripped away from you, or not ripped away because I don't want to scare anyone, but let's say you end up getting fired from a job, or your relationship ends, or something with your career comes to an end, and it's usually because Oya or Spirit is like trying to make a way for something new. So for some of you guys, I do feel like something is gonna suddenly hit you, like and I don't want to scare anyone, but it could be something like with your job, like getting fired from your job, or maybe you possibly taking some type of class or learning something new that just changes the game for you, okay? Let's see what else is in the cards. Let's see what else is in the cards, because I feel like something is coming that like just changes the game for you. Something that you end up learning that changes the game. And I keep saying that, but it could be because like maybe you're learning about business, or you're learning about social media, or you're learning there's something that you're learning about, some book that you read, or some type of knowledge that comes along and just hits you, and it just changes everything. We also have a message from water, which is crazy because this is the water sign reading, and this card represents the Chariot in the traditional tarot deck, which is associated with Cancer. So that's why it's probably a message from water. So anywho, I do feel like, yes, something comes along and changes the game for you. Some type of knowledge that you gain, or some skill that you decide to master and nurture, or some type of project, or something that you decide to gain more knowledge about, or something that kind of just changes the game. Or it could be you deciding to become more disciplined, becoming more disciplined in maybe with school and learning and stuff, and you decide like, okay, I'm gonna really learn this and master this and figure this stuff out, and that changes the game for you. For some of you guys, it could be a new car. It could actually be a new car because the Chariot is associated with the car. Or a car, but it could also have to do with traveling, like blessings coming to you in the next 6 months, you being able to travel more. Maybe that's because you'll have a new car. Maybe you're getting your car fixed or something like that, but maybe there's just going to be a lot more movement for you, and maybe you've just been feeling stuck, and now there's going to be a lot more movement for you. So we also have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. So another blessing that's coming for you guys, I think you're going to be becoming a lot more confident in yourself, and I think it's because of some type of knowledge that you end up gaining. So with Virgo being here, I wonder if you guys are maybe learning more about like nutrition and working out and stuff, and maybe that makes you feel more confident about your body, or or it could be maybe something like spiritual that you end up learning, but it's some type of information. I'm just feeling like some type of information just comes and it hits you, and you're like, oh wow, now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Now I can figure things out because of this new knowledge that kind of just sprang up on me. Now it like puts things into perspective. And for a lot of you guys, I do think it's like spiritual knowledge, or some type of self-improvement knowledge. So it could be, yes, spiritual, like astrology, tarot, or something like that, crystals, but it could also be like something material, because this is the earth sign. So it could be something about money, learning about how to manifest money. And it's funny because I'm about to say credit, and it's funny because of something that just happened. Some type of knowledge I just learned about credit. So maybe you learning more about credit, learning more about like I said, nutrition, money, what else is earthly, maybe learning more about marketing, something along those lines that kind of just hits you, and you're just like, oh, okay, now I know what I need to do. All right. So we also have commitment. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So I wonder if, yes, some of you guys, you know, we're kind of feeling stuck. I feel like some of you guys were feeling a little stuck. And I think it kind of made you be like, should I even do this? Should I keep moving in this direction? Should I keep going to school for this thing? Or should I change my major? Or should I, like, I don't know, whatever thing that I was talking about, like changing, because I know I was talking about change at the beginning of this reading, and whatever came to your mind, that some type of change that you made or you're thinking about making, I think like your commitment is being tested, because you're just kind of like, I mean, if I decide to go to school for this thing, or if I decide to put my energy into my business, or if I decide to invest in learning about something new, if I decide to invest my time into something, I don't know, will it be the right thing for me? And I feel like the answer is yes, okay? And I know sometimes it's a little like, Spirit, what are you taking me through now? But just know that everything is happening for a reason, especially with this Oya card coming to like change the game real quick and bring like, I feel like some type of quick change for you guys. Trust it, okay? Trust whatever change that you feel like you want to make, or that you've already been making. Trust that you've made the right decision, or whatever thing you're deciding to put your time, energy, money in. Trust that you're making the right decision, even though it's a little kind of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You're still kind of feeling things out. But trust your intuition and trust these big changes, okay? So we have bring love into the situation. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely being pushed more into doing what you love, okay? And I'm wondering if some of you guys are opening online businesses, or do something with computers, or like maybe you make content for YouTube, or you want to, something like that. Do it, okay? So we also have a legua, and we have 2 of air. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're making decisions. You're making big decisions. You're deciding which way to go. You're deciding which way to go. Should you go here? Should you go there? Should you invest your time in this? Should you invest your time in that? But I feel like the blessing that's coming to you is you're gonna know exactly what to do, because some type of knowledge comes and hits you right in the middle of your forehead. Like, and you're like, oh, this is what I was supposed to do all along. This is the information that I needed all along, or this is what I needed to make changes with all along, okay? So that was your reading, and now we're gonna get into the affirmation cards for each sign, each water sign, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, water sign, so here are your affirmation cards, and my intention for the affirmation cards are basically to, you know, give you affirmations that can help with drawing in these blessings quicker, okay? Or just if you're feeling out of alignment with some of your desires, how you can bring these blessings to you, okay? So for Cancer, we have, I've never seen this card before. When I'm in alignment with love. Oh wait, okay, let me start over. Okay, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So this kind of makes me think of what I was talking about with these sudden changes that kind of just hit you or whatever, like where, you know, you end up learning something, or you feel kind of stuck. Let's see, you feel kind of stuck, and then you end up learning something that kind of changes things. I feel like that kind of goes along with this, because it's like, even though you're going through these changes, it's like you'll be knowing that they're for your highest good when you're aligned with the love from the universe. Because even though like some of these changes are big and sudden, just know that you're being aligned with you're being aligned with the path you're supposed to take, okay? And when you trust that, your peace cannot be disrupted. Like whatever's happening, your peace won't be disrupted if you have faith that the universe is guiding you in the right direction. Okay, so for Scorpio, we have, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Again, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Okay, so that kind of makes me think of the changes. Like, I do think like some big changes are occurring for you, water signs, okay? Big changes are coming for you, and I do feel like it's because of you deciding to maybe, yeah, create more mindful moments where you're like meditating, you're visualizing, you're writing down what you want, and that's what's creating the miracles. That's what's creating the change, okay? That's what's creating the change. So it could even be that you end up getting deeper into your spirituality, you learn, and you decide to create these mindful moments, and then that's what creates the big change in your life that I was talking about, okay? The knowledge, getting in touch with the spiritual knowledge, which creates like a massive awakening and change in your life, okay? So for Pisces, we have, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. I mean, that's crazy. I feel like that's very, very crazy. Especially because of what I just said to Scorpio. Like, maybe you learning some type of spiritual knowledge that just changes the game or something. Or maybe you realizing like, you know what? I deserve more. I deserve more money, better career, better relationships, or you know, whatever, and it's what's creating the change. Or maybe, and that could have been what I was talking about, with some type of knowledge that just kind of hits you suddenly, where you're just like, you know what, I know what to do now. I know what decision to make. I know what I want, you know what I mean? And I think, yeah, you gaining some type of spiritual knowledge that hits you where you're like, okay, I know what I want now. Or maybe you realizing you deserve more, and then you know that you want more now. You know what I mean? So that was my reading for you guys, water signs. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every time I drop something new. And also, you don't, it's not required, but if you feel called to, you could tip your girl on Cash App or on PayPal. My links are in the description, okay? Like I said, it's not required, but it's definitely appreciated. Or if you want to book a reading with me, go to housemystik.com and you could get, you know, sage, spiritual bath, candles, spiritual decor, you know, things of that nature. Go to housemystik.com and make sure you follow me on all my social medias. I keep saying social medias, but Instagram and Twitter, okay? Links are in the description. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in one of my other videos. Peace.